What is up, Pats Nation? It is Patriots Global back here with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about yet again N'Keal Harry. But more specifically, this is the first time we've really gotten a look at N'Keal Harry in the Patriots system. Now, definitely not to the full extent. It's not with Tom Brady. It isn't really contact yet because it is OTAs and it's really early on in the process. But we've gotten our first vague, fair look at N'Keal Harry in the New England Patriots system after being drafted. Now, we have not gotten full reports on every single day of OTAs, as not every day is open to the media, but from the day that we have gotten to hear about the OTAs and how the guys are performing, N'Keal Harry has been one of the best performers in OTAs. Now, he definitely has not been number one. Number one will actually shock a lot of you, and I might make a video on him. But N'Keal Harry is definitely close second. N'Keal Harry is definitely number two. But first round rookie N'Keal Harry was definitely one of the biggest standouts of the day. He ended up catching 5 passes, one of which was a back shoulder touchdown from fellow rookie Jarrett Stidham, and then another was a grab in double coverage. So he's already really showing off how he can be more of a deep field threat, but he can also be a guy who can catch those passes for you in tight coverages, in those areas where the window between making it a catch and making it an interception is very slim. Now, reports have actually also come out that N'Keal Harry is forming a very tight and close bond with, get this, quarterback Brian Hoyer. Now, him and Brian Hoyer have been very close. They've been talking a lot. Brian Hoyer's really taken him under his wing in order to teach him the very complicated Patriots playbook. Now, N'Keal Harry has actually admitted that the Patriots playbook is extremely complicated, but he's getting a lot of help and understanding it a lot more from a guy like Brian Hoyer, a veteran in the NFL, but also a guy who is very familiar with the New England Patriots system. Now, of course, it's not Tom Brady there working with him at OTAs, but really, if you think about it, it is the next best thing. Now, of course, a lot of us have our thoughts on Brian Hoyer as an actual quarterback, but when it comes to him actually helping coach the other guys, it's tremendous. It truly is. N'Keal Harry also came out and said in an interview that his route running has gotten a lot better and it is improving with each day he is in practice, as he's expressing a lot of gratitude towards the coaching staff and the other players in order to help teach his techniques to get better in order for him to get open. Now, of course, a big thing that was a worry with N'Keal Harry, and really a big reason that he dropped, was because of his ability to get open, to avoid press, to get away from press, but also to run more crisp and better routes. That was a big worry. Now we're hearing that his route running is getting a lot better and his techniques are getting worked out. Something else to even be excited about is that Julian Edelman has also taken him under his wing. He's really helping N'Keal Harry adapt to the new offense, kind of the do's and the don'ts. Ultimately, a lot of these guys are trying to help N'Keal Harry as best as they can. Obviously, a first-round pick. Everybody wants this kid to succeed, and it's definitely showing. And he's actually praising his route running getting better a lot to Julian Edelman, as he's paid a lot of attention to the crisp routes that Edelman does run. And he just says that he's going to continue to listen to Edelman and keep approaching the same approaches that Edelman does and the approaches that Edelman are giving him every day so that he can get better and adapt. Now, if everything I have said has not made you excited yet, the biggest thing is that we have finally seen N'Keal Harry working out with quarterback Tom Brady. Yes, now Tom Brady is local, but he is not at OTAs. And that was kind of something that got a lot of people upset. It's like, all right, well, you're local. You can work out with N'Keal Harry privately, but you can't be at OTAs working with everyone else. To that, I have to say, just let him live. It's not mandatory. Just let Brady do his thing. It wasn't an issue last year. We went and we won the Super Bowl, so I think it will be fine. All in all, it doesn't matter, as Tom Brady is working out with N'Keal Harry. And I'm not going to say it's one-on-one. Well, it is one-on-one, but Julian Edelman is also there, and I think that's an even better factor, as N'Keal Harry is able to see the bond between Julian Edelman and Tom Brady, but also being able to, again, watch how Tom Brady is throwing from the outside, kind of see the connection between them from an outside point of view, but also paying attention to Julian Edelman and kind of the things he does and how he can implement that to him. But of course, the most important thing here is that Tom Brady and N'Keal Harry are working out together. They're really trying to get that bond early on before minicamp starts, but before, more specifically, the training camp starts and before the regular season starts. So it's very good. Again, it just shows that everybody is pitching in on their part in order to get N'Keal Harry ready and in order to get him to be really the most successful he can be. And honestly, I don't know the last time that we've seen the Patriots address a rookie the way that they are addressing N'Keal Harry. Honestly, everyone is pitching in, especially these veterans, to make sure that N'Keal Harry meets the standards of the first-round pick that he was. Now, of course, we're just going to have to keep seeing and hearing how he does throughout his time in OTAs, and then, of course, look towards training camp and all that good stuff where we get to see more of a liability he is turning into and really just the way that he's developed and gotten better. I'm really curious to see how he does, kind of how he goes from college and then how we see him for the first time in an actual season game. I'll be very curious to see how he developed by then. But I can already tell you that N'Keal Harry is going to be deadly for the Patriots. But that is it for today's video. What are your guys' thoughts on N'Keal Harry being a standout in Patriots OTAs, getting help from all of these veterans in order to make him so successful, and finally working out with Tom Brady? Let me know in the comments below, and also make sure you guys like and subscribe. It helps me, the channel, and even you guys out very, very, very much. Make sure you guys share this video with everybody who knows one of the Patriots Global family, and other than that, I will catch you guys in another video.